We would really love to meet you and talk all things menopause.
That'd be fabulous.
Hi, I'm Wes for the Govan Appliance Project. Govan Appliance Project is a community economy business model which saves white goods from going to landfill. We are based at 24 Burkhead Place, Govan, obviously just opposite the Lidl for anybody that passes us. Our training courses consist of learning how to fix white goods, washing machines, washer dryers, tumble dryers, electric cookers, electric ovens. In this course you will learn correct installation procedures, how to fault diagnosis, how to fix these faults. There's a wee bit of theory involved in it, but mostly it's all hands-on, which is ideal. The circular economy business model is we stop white goods from going to landfill. So we've got various partners within the GCC family. We work with various housing associations where we stop vast amounts of white goods from going to landfill, and lots of people get the benefits from this. All white goods come supplied and fitted with 6 months guarantee, part tested, so you buy in confidence, and our prices are very reasonable, which start from £89 up to £129. The Appliance Project has just been going for just over 18 months. I got the idea during COVID. Obviously a lot of people losing their jobs, a lot of people didn't have a lot of money, and I thought, well, even if I could just get people in to try and train them to save them money on their own appliance repairs. So that was what it kind of started, and obviously we've grown into youth employment training, get people access into colleges, all that kind of thing. So it's just kind of grew arms and legs for there. So the initial idea was during COVID and people losing their jobs, and I thought, well, it's a good ideal way for people to train up to even take on another occupation, or just for people to save money, because obviously there wasn't a lot of money flown about at the time for people to get engineers out to do repairs on the machines or cookers or whatever it need be. People can contact us through our website, which is governapplianceproject.com, or they can contact us through our socials. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, or they can pop by the shop, which is 24 Burkhead Place. They can pop in anytime they're passing, and we can give them advice on any repairs they might need done, and obviously we can refer them to people that have done the course or are now working for themselves. So there is various ways to get in touch with us. I would say if somebody thinks their washing machine's on the way out, if they contact us, obviously we can, if they tell us roughly what's wrong with the machine, we could say, well, a lot of times people can phone you up and you can go, well, this sounds as if it's going to be the bearings or something like that. Or we think it's going to be a simple repair, we can refer them obviously to Jack, and Jack will go along and do the repair. If no, they can pop in the shop, obviously can pick up lines for themselves. If need be, if Jack goes and sees it and it's a write-off, they can pop along to the shop, and obviously we can happy to help them out there as well. Well, often throughout the year we'll run our free training programmes, so we will. Probably the best way to find out when we're running programmes is we'll put the dates up on the website, and that's the best way for people to find out when we're running the programmes. There's no set dates for it, we just run them through the year.
Hi, I'm Jack, Director of Jack's Appliance Repair and Installations, which I started through the Govan Appliance Project. I've seen on the Govan Appliance Project website that they had training courses available, and I contacted Wes back, I think it was July last year. I'm from an engineering background. I was a project engineer before within the sewage works. It's not the same. I wasn't hands-on, I was more in the office, and I wanted to get more hands-on with working physically. So I seen that and I contacted Wes. Wes got me in. And from that, I've managed to start my own company. I'm now in with letting agents. I'm a service partner of a national company. I would never go back to working for the man. If anyone else is thinking about joining the Appliance Project with the training, I would say go for it. I would never turn back. I've managed to sort me and my family out with a business. And if anyone else would like to do so, I'd say go for it. I'd say it's a brilliant opportunity that they're giving you.
Hi, my name's Heather. I work at Gilded Lily, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Crafty Chats, which is a programme that I run on a Wednesday evening from 6 till 8 p.m. We do all sorts of crafts. We also have time to sit and have a wee discussion, and you can come down and meet new friends. We do this on a Wednesday evening at Gilded Lily shop, and sometimes we go out on wee trips. But if you get in touch with us via Facebook or Instagram, or if you email me directly at heather.d@gildedlily.org.uk, you can come along and drop in any time as well, and we would be more than happy to see you.
You're listening to Sunny Govan Radio on 103.5 FM and on sunnyg.org.
Hi, I'm Sarah Everett. I'm a practice nurse from Govan Health Centre, and I'm here to talk about Menshed Govan. Men's Shed Govan was started about 7 years ago. I could see that there was a gap and we really needed something for guys who are retired, unemployed or unfit for work in Govan. And I'd heard about the Men's Shed Association, about the movement coming from Australia and how it expanded across the world. And I thought we really need a men's shed in Govan. So I asked 5 of my patients who I knew were a bit bored, a bit at a loose end, and asked them if they wanted to help me set up a men's shed. And they said yes. So I got funding from the Queen's Nurse Institute Scotland, and we started with £5,000. And the men went out and tried to find a premises, and they found our place in Arngask Road, 31 Arngask Road, which used to be a nursery. It had been abandoned for 7 years and was all mildew and overrun and weeds 3 feet high and really looked a bit sorry for itself. Within 3 months, the 5 men had become 15 men, and they cut back all the weeds, they painted all the place, got rid of all the mildew and really made it into their own. And it's just expanded and expanded since then. Now we have a great facility which has a woodwork facility, a room where guys make models, we have a model railway, we have a big room where people can just sit and chat and blether, pass the time of day. We have a pool table, we have a massive outdoor space where we grow produce, and we have woodwork areas outdoors if you want to be outdoors. We have Tai Chi classes on a Thursday morning at 10:30, which are free. We have chair yoga on every second Wednesday at 2:00. We have day trips. We go to places like under Central Station, which is really interesting. Dunfries House in Ayrshire. We've been down the Waverley twice. The guys do fishing trips. They can go all over Greenock or Ayrshire or Lanarkshire. We sometimes have like quizzes in the evening. We have nights out at Christmas. We were really delighted to win Men's Shed of the Year 2022. So that was a great honour to win, and stiff competition. So we were very, very happy to be the winners for that year. So it's just a great place to come along and join in and feel like you have a purpose, you have a place to go, people to meet, people to chat to, and it's got a really great atmosphere. So if you're feeling that days are a bit boring and you're not filling your time very productively, then definitely come along to Men's Shed Govan. You can take up a hobby, you can learn to do things, you can do things for other community groups. We have people making benches, raised beds, we've helped playground restoration, making sure that the playground tables are repaired. We've done raised beds for a couple of primary schools. We do stuff for nurseries. We've just done Horatio's Garden in the Southern General. It's a little garden that's attached to the spinal unit. We do the maintenance for them. Oh yeah, we hold concerts. We have a great connection with the City of Glasgow Wind Orchestra, where they'll come and play a whole night's really fantastic music in the Govan and Lint House Church. What a great experience it is to be able to come and see a live orchestra play just on your doorstep, and then they raise money for Men's Shed Govan. We have open days, a summer fete, and we have a Christmas fair, a really nice kind of fair atmosphere and get you in the spirit of things. And again, that's a wee fundraiser for us, and it's great fun. It's open to anyone. It's not restricted to just Govan. We have people from Renfrew and various places. You don't need to make an appointment. We're open on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 until 2. You can just come on down and see what you think. One of the guys will show you around and be very welcoming. You can find our website, which is www.menshedonline.com. And you can see loads of photographs of all the things the guys have got up to, and you can get a feel for the kind of things that we do and the projects that you can join in if you want to, or if you don't want to join a project, you can just come along and have a wee blether.
My name's Arthur Bissett, but I'm commonly known as Dell. I've been going to the Men's Shed for about 3 years now, and to be honest with you, I had a stroke and I was in the house, my own house, for well over a year before I'd step out the door. And eventually I got introduced to the Men's Shed by some carer. I went down to the Men's Shed and I was very quiet for the first week. But the second week, most of the guys started talking to me. It's changed my whole life, really, because I was a recluse. But now I'm happy to go down the shed every week and meet all the guys there's all sorts of people down there. Guys are just retired and want something to do. Guys who have maybe been like me, had a stroke, cancer, a heart attack or something like that. They're all there and they all have a good laugh and it's all great fun. We've got pool tables, dartboards, gardening, a lot. And just like to say, for anybody who's feeling lonely or doesn't want to go out the house for some reason, just come in one day, introduce yourself. We'll certainly welcome you in. And I believe it would change your life if you're not that, because it changed my life certainly. I'm even doing things to help the shed, like I painted a lot of wooden signs for Halloween. We're making them into what we call a guiding post. Like there's the pumpkin patch this way, Freddy's Elm Street the other way, Sleepy Hollow, all sorts. But there's everything you can think of today in there. If you don't want to do anything, you can just sit on the couch or out in the back garden, have a chat with the guys and relax. Don't know about anybody else, it gets me time away from the wife. So I love that. It's just a great place. It gives you your independence back, gives you your life back really. And as I say, I couldn't do without it. It's a great place.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm the larder coordinator at the Lint House Larder. We've just opened up a new space across the road from the Housing Association. We're connected to Lint House Housing Association, so we were running out the back of their building and now we've got our own shop front, which is really exciting. So the larder is basically a subsidised food shop. It's run through Good Food Scotland, which is a part of Feeding Britain. So all the food is around 30% cheaper than you'd find it in the shops. It's all brought from different shops as well, so we have a nice variety of food that people in the local community can access. We're trying to bring in more fresh food, fruit and vegetables, as well as like hygiene products and things like that. And we also have a number of charities that support us, including like Hey Girl, which provide free period products. And we run through volunteers as well. We have a number of volunteers that help us out here with the day-to-day runnings, doing orders, things like that. Always looking for more volunteers if anyone is interested. The community is great around here. We have lots of support and we're looking forward to reaching a lot more people now that we're actually on the high street here. We're only open once a week, so that's Thursdays from 10 till 1, but we are looking to open more times, but we'll keep up to date with that on our social medias. So we can be found on Facebook and Instagram at the Lint House Larder.
You're listening to SunnyG Radio,
the People's Station
on 103.5 FM
and SunnyG.com.
24/7, all day, every day.
The music surrounds you, 'cause you know it's true. These songs are played for you. You know that you like it, and it's in your ear.
You know you gotta sing, you gotta dance, you gotta smile, you gotta romance, you gotta laugh, you gotta life,
you gotta live,
you gotta. You're riding shotgun with Deen Fredericks right here on SunnyG FM 103.5 FM.
Men say only fools rushing, and I falling in love with you. Wise men so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. I can't falling in love with you. As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. I can't falling in love with you. I can't falling in love with you. Falling in love with you. Falling in love
Riding Shotgun with Dean Fredericks on SunnyG FM 103.5.
The way I live my life today, I wouldn't change a single thing. 'Cause if I changed my world into another place, I wouldn't see your smiling face. Honey, don't you worry, there's nothing to worry for. 'Cause if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be here now. And if I didn't want you, I would have turned around by now. You've got to believe me, baby. Believe that I love you so. 'Cause if I didn't love you, I would have turned around. And if I didn't want you, then I would want you out. Ooh, 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 this love has filled me up. Ooh, my love, I'll never give you up. 'Cause I'll always want your love. If I could change the way I live my life today, I wouldn't change a single thing. 'Cause if I change my world into another place, I wouldn't see your smiling face. Believing is the answer to all your fears. When I first said I loved you, I went in for the kill. Now when I say I love you, I mean I always will. This love has filled me up. Ooh, my love, I'll never give you up. 'Cause I'll always want your love. If I could change the way I live my life today, I wouldn't change a single thing.
Yeah, man, how are you doing? Another Monday. Monday, the 27th of January, 2025, and it's just gone 6 minutes past 4 in sunny Govan.
and you tuned into You're Riding in a Shotgun with Deen Fredericks, man. Here on Sunny Govan 103.5 FM, your station, your creation, man. And how was your week? How was your weekend, man? Long weekend, eh? Unscripted. Unscripted long weekend because of the storm, Ewan. Everybody was, in bed or something the whole day. Everybody was just locked up. That's what I was doing. I was just, kicking back. It was a free holiday, man. Come on. Catching up with paperwork and the rest of that. And Javed said, one of our administrators, he said that he went into the Morrisons and then he got the notification from the government, the warning, the red alert warning that everybody got. And he got it, and as soon as he got it, everybody else in the store got it, and it was crazy that everybody was getting the alerts because it's making it feel real. The storm was real, and people actually, this time around, other storms, when they come to Glasgow, people don't listen. They drive around and they do things, and accidents happen and things. But this time around, people actually listened to the weather warning. And they stayed indoors and really well because, there was so much damage. Oh, my gosh. I'm not going to go into it, but there was a lot of damage. Even in my area, there was trees falling over and cars damaged and those kind of things. And then, there was obviously a big incident on Crow Road. I don't even know about it, but there was a big incident of fatality, actually. And people should have stayed in, man. I don't want to judge, but I'm just saying, that's why I was at home, I've got winter tires. I'm so sorted for this winter, but I still decided I'm going to stay indoors. And then remember last week I went to a Champions League match. Celtic played the Young Boys, and man, what a lovely experience. And I can tell you nothing but good things from Glasgow football. So I would like to actually go see the other teams in Glasgow, St Mirren's, Rangers. All these other teams. I would love to go and see their stadiums as well and, just experience that because that was lovely, man. And then I played football at the Tory Glen. I played a friendly against Pollock. I'll talk about that later. And then what else? The news, man. The news was so... Oh, yes, it was Burns Night, man. On Saturday, the 25th of January was Burns Night. It's Burns Night in Scotland on the 25th of January every year. And Robert Burns, man, the best and always world-famous Scottish artist, poet. Poet. Yeah, that's how the Scottish say it. He's a poet. He's a great poet. That was Robert Burns Night. So we'll delve into something later about that. And then, Elon Musk and that funny salute. I don't know. Should we talk about that? But I actually think I should say something about that since I'm South African. But I'm actually going to reserve myself. I'm just going to say nothing, but I think that was totally dodgy, man, because then everybody else also realizes that, right? So the Tesla stops have been dropping and stuff like that. And then some good things are happening for Glasgow, man, and Scotland in a whole. So Diana Ross is coming to Glasgow soon. And that's really cool, right? Diana Ross, man, famous. And then the Highlander... They're going to remake a movie. That's like a rumor. I don't know. I spoke to some people in the industry, the film industry, about this. And they said, well, at the moment, it's just a rumor. So we'll just have to hang tight and find out more about that. But anyway, guys, how are you doing? If you tuned in on mixcloud.com/SunnyG103, thank you so much. If you haven't, please go to that link, mixcloud.com/SunnyG103, and you can find a link of us, and then you can stream us, man, live if you feel like it. And then also, I've got a YouTube channel, and I would like you guys to subscribe to it. And also, check out my playlist, because I post them up there. Just look for my name, and You're Riding in the Shotgun, and then you'll find that. Man, so what do we start the week off? Every Monday, we start the show off with Tino's box, a box of tapes of my friend Tino, Valentino Baker. He was a rap and hip-hop head, man. And so I would always go and delve into his box and find a nice new artist that I haven't discovered or a song that I haven't discovered yet. And then I discovered Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre. You know the G-Thang song? It's nothing but a G-Thang, baby. You loaded up, crazy. You know that song, right? So I said to him, he must record the album onto a cassette for me. And I gave him this golden Sanyo. And I said, record it on there. And when I got the tape back... there was Dr. Dre and Snoop Doggy Dogg was not on there. And I know his father, Vincent, was a big Commodores fan, right?
Lionel Richie. And so basically on the tape was this song that I'm going to play next to you by Lionel Richie, right? So I was expecting this rap, the Chronic album of Dr. Dre to be on this tape, but it wasn't. It was Lionel Richie's album. And then I was going to discard of it, right? Because I was like, where's my rap, and then a friend of mine, Daryl Castle, he actually said, no, I'll keep this. I'll give you my Dr. Dre, cassette. Because, it's better to, back in the day, you don't understand. It was better to record it from a CD than to record it from a cassette. But anyway, those that know, they know, right? Anyway, this is the song, Tino's Box. How are you doing? Welcome to you riding in the shotgun. If you're on the M8, the M77, the M74, the Clyde Expressway, Dumbarton Road, Paisley Road West, or any of those roads, or any of those international roads, man, those famous ones, like Nelson Mandela Boulevard in Cape Town, or the Avenues of Americas in the USA, in New York City, or the Champs-Élysées in Paris. I really need to learn a couple of road names everywhere else, because, you know, especially the places I've been to. But anyway, nice harmonies, won't you agree? Lionel Richie, man. Brilliant. So, Love Will Conquer All is a track from Lionel Richie's 1986 album, Dancing on the Ceiling, featuring Marva King on backing vocals. The song was written by Richie along with Greg Palinganes and Cynthia Well. Love Will Conquer All was Richie's 10th number one on the adult contemporary charts. The single spent 2 weeks at number one and peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Love Will Conquer All also went to the number 2 for 2 weeks on the soul charts behind Tasty Love by Freddie Jackson. And man, it just ripped up charts everywhere else as well. What did it do in South Africa? Number 24 in South Africa, peaking position. And that was lovely, man. Don't you agree? Just like for this kind of weather, especially for this kind of weather, that was lovely stuff, man. But yeah, man, that was our Tino's Box for today. We're going to go for an ad, come back and chat to you, right?
Hi, this is Hilda. SunnyG would like to thank you for all of your donations for a coffee through Ko-fi. It sure allows all of our staff, presenters and volunteers to help our community be creative. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to contribute to the work that we do, please consider to make a donation through Ko-fi. For more information, visit sunnyg.org/support.
SunnyG now has WhatsApp. Message 07386 012775 with all your requests, shoutouts, or just to say hello. One more time, get in touch with SunnyG through WhatsApp on 07386 012775.
You're riding shotgun with Dean Fredericks on Sunny Govan 103.5.
Yeah, man. This is Gentleman and Terry Linen. Extra months and niceness we're bringing. Hey, Terry, come cross and sing a song. Yeah.
Charge, I never feel like you. Never feel like yet. Charge, I never feel like you. For life. Charge, I never feel like you. Never feel like yet. Charge, I never feel like you. For life.
Jah give we something what them can't take away. A spirit in with soul and me know it a go stay. Meditation is a must, not to mention fi pray. We walk on the righteous way every day. Yeah. Jah guide and protect me. Knowing the critic can run, come sweat me. Him give me the vibes, so none of them can scare me. Wake up in the morning, righteousness around me. Yeah.
This poor man cried and the Lord heard it and saved him from all his trouble. I want the world to know that the judge of love we need. So stay away with your hatred and greed. Judge, I never feel like you. Never feel like yet. Judge, I never feel like you. For life. Judge, I never feel like you. Never feel like yet. Judge, I never feel like you. For life.
We're living in a world full of wonders and signs. So now waste no time to release the cold mind in our heart and people's mind same time. The love that you fi spread and you fi put down the crime. While you judge people, watch yourself same time. Life is one big road with lots of sign. That's why, gentlemen, we never look behind. That's why, Terry Linen release the cold mind.
Never feel like yet. Judge, I never feel like you. For life. Judge, I never feel like you. Never feel like yet. Judge, I never feel like you. For life.
God give we something what them can't take away. A spirit in my soul and me know it a go stay. Meditation is a must, not to mention fi pray. Walk on the righteous way every day. Yeah.
You know, you gotta sing, you gotta dance, you gotta smile, you gotta romance, you gotta laugh, you gotta life, you gotta live, you gotta. You're riding shotgun on SunnyG FM. Yeah, man. 25 minutes past 4 in sunny Govan. And how are you doing if you just tuned in? That is Dreams and Fleetwood Mac. And before that, we had Jaja Never Fails by Gentleman. Lovely stuff, man. And yeah, let's have this weather chat before anything else, right? So the storm came in and it broke, man. And as you know, lovely to stay indoors on Friday, though. It was, like I said, unplanned holiday. And it was just catching up. So look at this week's weather, right? So we've got today saw a high of 6 and a low of 2 with rain and clouds. And then tomorrow sees a high of 7 and a low of 3 with clouds as well. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday looks the same with the sun coming out. High of 6 and a low of 0. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're going to have more rain and clouds and a high of 9 and a low of 0. So let's look at that, man. That's crazy stuff, man. This week that we had, the weather that they predicted was not a spot on, hey? And it was crazy, slippery on the sidewalks and everything, man. But no snow. We got some snow, but that was like in the deep south, right? Got some snow in the West End. But it was, it was like a spitting, like they say in Scotland. It's spitting. It was spitting. It was nothing really. It was just spitting. And so, yeah, man, as I said, it was Robert Burns Day on the 25th of January. Robert Burns is born on the 25th of January 1759. And he passed away on the 21st of July 1796. Also known familiarly as Rabbie Burns, was a Scottish poet and lyricist. He is widely regarded as the national poet of Scotland and is celebrated worldwide. He is the best known of the poets who have written in the Scot language, although much of his writing is in a light Scots dialect of English, accessible to an audience beyond Scotland. He also wrote in standard English, and in these writings his political or civil commentary is often at its bluntest. And yeah, man, Robert Burns, man, that's the first thing you got to know when you come to Scotland is Burns Night, Burns Night, and people have haggis and all these things, just to commemorate the man who did so much with Scotland and its heritage. So yeah, man, look at our schedule. Let's look at our schedule for today, right? Before we go anywhere else. So we started off with Tino's box, and that was Lionel Richie, Love Will Conquer All. And then we're going to do, in 10 minutes, we will do famous local artist, where we'll take this week, we'll do a special one for Robert Burns's, for Burns Night. We'll do that. Do 3 of his poems. And then we will go and do Before the Hour. No, they didn't. Yes, they did, man. Where we play a track that's been sampled by another track. And both tracks was actually famous. And we'll just shed some light on that. And then we'll go to our new feature, Delena's Digs, where we'll play something that Delena has selected from the big brain computer here in the studio, and we will play one of those tracks that she's dug out for us, and then we'll go to my pick of the week, which is a nice one this week. Actually heard it in the shop, and I was like, man, I gotta play this on the show, man. And then we'll do at 5:30. Ow. 5:30? Banger! Always brought to us by Eddie Hughes, none other than Eddie Hughes, the Nutmeg King, or as he likes to call himself, Eddie Bells, will do our 5:30 banger. And then we'll go to the movies, where we'll take something that's been taken out of a movie, or like say a track or something from a movie, and we'll do that. And then just before we get out of here, we'll do our live track. And this week it's a brilliant one. Brilliant. So what else? Yeah, so my week, I don't know what you got up to the week, but my week was actually very busy for some reason. I remember I took the dog for a walk on Tuesday in Queen's Park, and that was lovely, man. Everybody out with, chatting, and it was like kind of mild. And as like I said before, in Scotland the weather just changes so dramatically. It becomes from 0 to 8, and when it's at 8, it's so hot you just want to take your jacket off. It's so hot. Yeah. And then so the other thing was, I'm driving around, and when the traffic lights are out, everybody's like, I don't know, everybody doesn't know what they're doing, and some people are just like speeding over the intersection. So I was like, what's going on here? And I mean, have the rules changed or something? But no, I just want to refresh you on these rules. When the traffic lights are out, what should I do? Okay, so what should you do is, when the traffic lights are out, you should treat the junction as an unmarked crossroad, meaning you must yield or halt to traffic coming from all directions before entering, proceeding with extreme caution and checking for safe gaps in traffic before entering the intersection. Now, that's what I believe it is, right? That's what I was taught it is. You stop, you treat it like it's a four-way stop, a four-way crossing. And basically, you gotta wait. Actually, the first person to be in the intersection is the one to go. It's not like at a roundabout where the person from the right gets the privilege. Key points to remember: no priority is assigned. So when the traffic lights are not functioning, no one has priority at the junction. Observe all directions, carefully look for traffic approaching from all sides before entering the intersection, and proceed with caution. Always enter the junction only when it's safe to do so, giving way to vehicles already in the intersection. Be patient. If necessary, wait for a clear gap in traffic before proceeding. And that is what I was taught. But this weekend, it's just like when bad weather hits, everybody forgets how to drive. And I think that's what happened, right? Let's just put it down to that, right? Bad weather. So when bad weather is happening, everybody wants to get out of there and just wants to drive. And I was like driving behind, a tail of people, like maybe 4 cars, and all 4 of them just went straight across. I didn't think they looked. There was no time for them to look because it was like, the lights were dead. And then I stopped. And I think the guy behind me got a little bit irate. But, I mean, I had to stop. I'm not going to just go over. What do you say to the insurance company when that happens? Anyway, so yeah, lots of music to get through this week. Lovely stuff. This one, K Reno on this road, going to Gary Cameron, one of my one of my listeners, man, and he is an avid listener of this radio station, and I just wanted to play for him this one because he asked me last week, Dean, when are you going to play my track, man? And I was like, yeah, man, I didn't schedule it, but this week I did get time to schedule it, Gary. So enjoy.
The Rider Shotgun on SunnyG FM.
Grab your keys, man. On the road to happiness, it's a lot that you gonna learn. You gonna hit a lot of bumps, you gonna make some wrong turns. Keep your GPS on so you won't go astray, cause you gonna drive through some rough neighborhoods along the way. Keep your eyes open, keep rolling no matter how you feel. Whatever you do, never fall asleep behind the wheel. Got a long trip ahead of you, obstacles on the track. Let prayer be your spaff, you catch a spiritual flat. Only takes a sec to do it, when it's hard, keep pressing through it. Get a mental tune up every now and then, check your fluids. The scripture is like the owner's manual, you gonna need it. Life got a speed limit, make sure that you don't exceed it. Be prepared for change, cause no day is the same. Don't be foolish and reckless when you travel, stay in your lane. Keep cool and level-headed when people try to plot, cause you gon' break down if you keep letting them run you hot. On this road, learning on this path that I'm traveling, watching it unfold as it's happening. Anywhere I go, near, far, you missing the point if you think I'm talking about a car. On this road, learning on this path that I'm traveling, watching it unfold as it's happening. Anywhere I go, near, far, you missing the point if you think I'm talking about a car. On the road to happiness, you gotta move with heart, and it's gonna be some days where your vehicle don't wanna start. Watch your blind side, hold the wheel, don't get shaky. Anytime you hit the road, you gotta strap in for safety. Stay on your mission, try to avoid the collisions. On the dark streets, turn on your high beams for vision. Keep in mind, you might get lost sometimes, so pay attention to directions and always follow the signs. You don't give the right signal, better not try try to pass. You might be sitting on E about to run out of gas. You may not be able to fill up and go where you plan. So put what you got in your tank and go as far as you can. You gon' get caught up in some traffic, but you can't let it down. You don't be distracted. Watch out for the drivers around you. Be cautious of where you go until your journey's complete. Cause you don't wanna wind up on a dead-end street. On this road, learning on this path that I'm traveling. Watching it unfold as it's happening. Anywhere I go, near far, you missing the point if you think I'm talking about a car. On this road, learning on this path that I'm traveling. Watching it unfold as it's happening. Anywhere I go, near far, you missing the point if you think I'm talking about a car. As you start to ascend, drive speed.
Johnny McFarlane here. I'm riding shotgun with Dean Fredericks on Sunny Govan 103.5.
Dad, the cops are coming.
All right, son, pass me that protection.
ScotiaCon is taking place once again in Glasgow for 2025. What is ScotiaCon though? Well, ScotiaCon is Scotland's first and currently only furry convention. Having been going on for 11 years now, ScotiaCon's numbers keep growing every time, and this time's theme is Magical Mayhem. Running from the 7th of February to the 10th of February, the convention is a fun-filled weekend of events, panels and meets for those with specific interests to get together. There are also a bunch of events over the weekend to raise money for animal charities. Registrations are open until the end of the year and are currently available at www.scotiacon.org.uk. If you're a furry or interested in the event, then don't hesitate to check it out at all.
Yeah, man, you're welcome to the Shotgun here, riding Shotgun with Dean Fredericks right here on Sunny Govan 103.5 FM, your station, your creation. And you can also catch us on mixcloud.com/SunnyG103. And man, we're right here, man. Listen, the funny thing is, so then after the storm is gone, right? So now you got trees falling over and things like that. And people used to park their cars right there at those trees religiously. They would like park there every single day. But now it's like funny that there's gaps in the parking on the street, right? So everywhere there's a gap, there's a tree. It's hilarious. Everybody's hiding from the trees now. And rightly so, you know. Anyway, so we're on to our famous local artist, where we take a Scottish famous local artist and we shed some light on their work. And this week, because it's Robert Burns, it was Burns night, Robert Burns' birthday, we, celebrate his life. And we did, and I was like, yeah, gotta do this. Because, Suzanne, I'm not Susan LG, who picks the famous local artist, she gave me this, idea of doing Robert Burns, and I was like, okay, that's a good one, and we did it, right? And so what I did was I sent out messages to some people that I know in the theater world and just normal friends as well, and I would just ask them to read a poem. Like, that's the other thing, in Scotland they say poem, not poem. So I spell the way that Scottish people say poem. It's Poyem, poem. That's how they say poem in Scotland. And so I reached out to a couple of people, and one of these people is a librarian, Jillian Hunt, and but she's apparently. When I contacted her, she was so busy because apparently a lot of the libraries suffered damage during the storm, so she couldn't help us out. But she's got the loveliest reading voice, man. The loveliest reading voice, and hopefully we could get her to do something for us on the show at some point. She's out in Lindsay with North Lanarkshire libraries. So man, and then some people got back to me. One of them, Arthur, he said, no, Deen, I'm not a Burns guy. He doesn't do it for me. So I don't know what that means, right? I still got to find out what that means. But then some people came back to me, man, and this was the first one. Actually, first, let's do this, right? So I'm not going to tell you who Robert Burns is. I'm going to ask a Scottish person, and I found this on YouTube. A Scottish person is going to explain to you who Robert Burns was, the story of Robert Burns. Here we go.
More than 250 years ago, Robert Burns, or Rabbie, was born in Alloway in the west of Scotland. Although his father was a poor farmer, Rabbie had a good education. He worked on his father's farm, and when he was 15, began to write songs to impress girls.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June.
When Rabbie was 25, his father died. Rabbie took over the farm with his brother. He kept on writing songs for girls and poems inspired by his farming life.
Wee sleekit, cowrin, timorous beastie. Oh, what a panic's in thy breastie.
Rabbie wasn't a successful farmer. He was about to move abroad when his first book of poems was published. It was a massive hit with well-off readers in Edinburgh. After spending time in the city, Rabbie returned to the West and married. The money he earned from his book ran out, and friends helped him to get a job as a customs officer. This allowed him to continue writing. Many of his new poems were influenced by the ideas of the French Revolution, and he wrote about how the rich and poor should be equal.
The rank is but the guinea's stamp. The man's the gowd for all that.
Rabbie died at the early age of 37. Large crowds attended his funeral in Dumfries. His poetry became famous all over the world. On his birthday every year, people gather to celebrate and hear some of his best-known words, such as Address to a Haggis.
Fair fa, your honest, sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race.
And when midnight strikes on the 31st of December, people all over the world sing his famous Auld Lang Syne.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for the sake of Auld Lang
Yeah, so that is the story of Robert Burns, as narrated by a Scottish person, not myself, because I wasn't going to do it justice, you know. But then, you know, obviously I got these voice notes back from all these lovely people, and here's the ones that I chose. This is the first one. This is Angie. Angie, she goes by the Cake Maker. She makes these lovely cakes for my football group, John Sutton Community. She does that all the time. What a lovely lady. So yeah, this is hers. She's got a very soft voice, but lovely to listen to. You guys must just put your ears there to the radio and listen to this.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. So fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas gang dry. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt wi' the sun. I will love thee still, my dear, with the sand so life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile.
Ooh-wee. Man, goosebumps. Look at this. Look at this. Goosebumps. Her voice is so amazing, man. Angie, thank you for that. And that's a Roberts Burns. Your My Love is like a red, red rose. And then obviously I got something back from, an actor friend, Stephen Smart, the theatre actor and extraordinaire. He came back with this one.
Fair fa, your honest sonsy faced, great chieftain o' the puddin' race, aboon them a', ye tak your place. Painch, tripe, or therum, will are ye worthy o' a grace as langs my arm? The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurdies like a distant hill. Your pin wad help to mend a mill in time o' need, while through your pores the dews distil like amber bead. His knife see rustic labour dight, and cut ye up wi' ready sleight, trenching your gushing entrails breit, like ony ditch. And then, oh what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich! Then horn for horn they streech and strive, they'll tack the hindmost on they drive, till all their wheel-swalled kites believe are bent like drums. Then auld Goodman, maist like to rive, bethank it hums. Is there that o'er his French ragout, or olio that wad staw a sou, or fricassee wad mak her spew wi' perfect scunner, looks down wi' sneering scornfu' view on sic a dinner? Poor devil, see him ower his trash, as feckless as a withered rash, his spindle shank a gwid whiplash, his neave a knit, through bloody flood or field to dash, oh how unfit! But mark the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread, clap in his wally neave a blade, he'll mak it whistle, and legs and arms and heads will sned, like taps o' thistle. Your powers wa mak mankind your care, and dash them out their bill o' fare. Auld Scotland wants nae skinking ware, that jops and luggies, but if ye wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis.
Yeah, man. Stephen Smart, man. He is so good. You got to check him out sometime live, Stephen Smart, the theatre actor, doing addressed to a haggis. And that is the thing, Scotties love their haggis, man. So yeah, we're gonna go for one of these tracks of his that was made one of his poems that was made into a track. And this one is actually by a Scottish Eddie Reader. We did Eddie Reader on the show as our famous local artist before. So we'll just take this one from Eddie Reader, a Fond Kiss. And I hope you like it. Those of you who haven't heard it before, I hope you like it. And then if we have time, we can come back and do another poem, right?
We're going to do a beautiful song to unrequited love. This is A Fond Kiss. And when I sing it for Nancy, because Nancy went to her grave at 86 years old. And every year she wrote in her diary on the 14th or the 13th of December, "This day I'll never forget, for this was the last day I saw Robert." And that was 40 years of that. So when I sing it for her, because I think Burns got over it quite quickly. But he left us this beautiful song. So thanks to her, and thanks to him. You ready, John? This is A Fond Kiss.
You're riding shotgun on SunnyG FM.
A fond kiss, and then we sever. A farewell had been forever. Deep in heart-wrung tears, I'll pledge thee. Warm sighs and groans I'll wage thee. Who shall say that fortune grieves him, while the star of hope she leaves him? Mean a cheerful twinkle lights me. Dark despair around benights me. I'll ne'er blame my partial fancy, for nothing could resist my Nancy. For to see her was to love her. Love but her and love forever.
Yeah, Eddie Reader, A Fond Kiss, a Robert Burns poem, right here on Sunny Govan 103.5 FM, your station, your creation. And that, man, I think this is where they stole my life will go, my heart will go on, Celine Dion from, I am saying this, but I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure, but it sounds like she took that bit from Eddie Reader, man. Just saying. Anyway, it's just gone 53 minutes past 4 in Sunny Govan. How are you doing? You're riding shotgun, man, with Deen Fredericks, man. And, okay, yeah, we got time for another poem. Let's do this one, right? Let's do this poem. And this one is by none other than Suzanne. I'm not Susan LG, and she's probably in theater at the moment. But let's play this one.
To a mouse. Wee sleekit, cowering, timorous beastie, oh what a panic's in thy breastie. Thou need no start awa so hasty, wi' bickering brattle. I would be laith to rin and chase thee wi' murdering pattle. I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union, and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee startle at me, thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal. I doubt no whiles but thou may thieve, what then, poor beastie, thou maun live? A demon nicker and a thrave's a small request. I'll get a blessing with the leave, and never missed. Thy wee bit hoosie, too in ruin, its silly was the winds are strewing, and naething now to a big and ewan o' foliage green, and bleak December's winds ensuing, baith snell and keen. Thou saw the fields lay bare and wast, and weary winter coming fast, and cosy here beneath the blast. Thou thought to dwell, till crash, the cruel coulter passed out through thy cell. That wee bit heap o' leaves and stibble has cost thee mony a weary nibble. Now thou's true doubt for all thy trouble, but house or hold to thole the winter's sleety dribble and cranach cold. But Moosie, thou art no thy lane in proving foresight may be vain. The best laid schemes of mice and men gang aft a gley, and lay us naught but grief and pain for promised joy. Still, thou art blessed compared with me, the present only toucheth thee, but och, I backward cast my ee on prospects drear, and forward though I canna see, I guess and fear.
And that concludes our Robert Burns as our famous local artist right here on Sunny Govan, 103.5 FM, and that one was To a Louse from Suzanne, and not Susan L.G. We're gonna go on with the music and come back and do No They Didn't, right?
We'll ride like shotgun.
Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist, your voice is calling. It's twilight time. When purple-colored curtains mark the end of day, I'll hear you, my dear, at twilight time. Deepening shadows gather splendor as day is done. Fingers of night will soon surrender the setting sun. I count the moments, darling, till you're here with me. Together, at last, at twilight time. Here, in the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blues. And in the same and simple way, I fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kiss will thrill me.
twilight time. Deep in the dark, your kiss will thrill me.
Yeah, running away you with time, man. Oh my gosh. Alistair Isabel and Twilight Time, man. Lovely song. Man, I was reading my messages here. People sending out shout outs, man. Loving the music, Dean, and digging the hair, my dude. Thank you so much. I got a thumbs up from Salim. I got Eddie saying we were playing East Kilbride on Thursday. Pollock is next week. Oh, my hat. I keep on making that same mistake. And, oh, yeah, Mary Ann Melvin, a friend of mine, she's out of Wi-Fi and she can't even watch TV because of the storm. Crazy. I hope everything goes well for you, Mary Ann. Irveline and showing a love note. Yeah, nice one, everybody. And Jim saying nice one on Robert Burns and Angie. Yeah, man, Angie rocked. That was like giving me goosebumps. But man, as always, we are on to our next feature, which is No They Didn't. Yes, they did. And this week, it's this one by Janet Jackson, Son of a Gun. Can you tell me what song it sampled?
Go right on shotgun on Sunny G.
Hero, the way you dress and look yourself over, it's no wonder you would ponder that image of your preening self in the mirror.
Sharpshooter into breaking hearts. Baby gigolo, sex pistol. Hollering at everything that walks. No substance, just small talk. But why you feeling on the girls behind? You got a sleazy, one track mind. And working your work until you think you'll find who's going home with you tonight. Who you gonna give it to? Who you gonna steal from? Who's your next victim? Oh, who you gonna lie to? Who you gonna cheat on? Who you gonna leave alone? Oh, what you gonna tell her after she discovers you don't really love her? Oh, it's gonna be a showdown, knockdown, drag out, love, sing it to them. I bet you think this song is about you. I bet you think this song is about you. I bet you think this song is about you. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you, don't you, don't you? Thought you get the money too. Greedy motherfuckers try to have that cake, you need it too. You tell them, Carly. Clouds in my coffee. Gone. Clouds in my coffee. Spread me, but I'm not your type. You think you're irking me, and you're so right. I'd rather keep the trash and throw you out. Stupid in my beach house. No way I could go and act a fool and be the lead story on the news. Never me, sucker. I'll never be your lover. I'd rather make you suffer, you stupid mother. Who you gonna give it to? Who you gonna steal from? Who's your next victim? Oh, who you gonna lie to? Who you gonna cheat on? Who you gonna leave alone? Oh, what you gonna tell her after she discovers you don't really love her? Oh, it's gonna be a showdown, knockdown, drag out, love, sing it to them. I bet you think this song is about you. I bet you think this song is about you. I bet you think this song is about you. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you, don't you, don't you? Who thought you get the money too? Greedy motherfuckers try to have that cake, you need it too. You tell them, Carly. Cloud.
Riding Shotgun with Dean Fredericks on Sunny Govan 103.5.
You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Oh, you had me several years ago when I was still quite naive. When you said that we made such a pretty pair and that you would never leave, but you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you.
You're so vain. Yeah, man. Obviously, you can hear the song was sampled, and it wasn't just one artist that sampled the song, but the most famous one was the one from Janet Jackson and Son of a Gun. Let's look at this. Son of a Gun, I Bet You Think the Song Is About You is a song by American singer-songwriter Janet Jackson with Carly Simon from Jackson's 7th studio album, All For You in 2001. It was written and produced by Jackson, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, two famous guys, right? With additional lyrics by Simon. The R&B and hip-hop song is built around a sample of 1972 You're So Vain by Simon, who also added some new spoken parts into the song. It talks about an unidentified man who attempted to extort money from Jackson. A remix featuring Missy Elliott was also released, but it obviously has a lot of slurs, man, and I couldn't play that one. So it reached, the song reached a peak of number 28 on the US Billboard Hot 100. And that is what that song did. And then let's look at the Carly Simon one. Is You're So Vain is a song by American singer-songwriter Carly Simon, released as a single in November 1972. The lyrics describe a self-absorbed lover whose identity has long been a matter of speculation. Simon says the song refers to three men, one of whom she has named publicly, the actor Warren Beatty. Ooh. Okay. What did the song do? Yeah, man, this crazy stuff, man. In early 1973, You're So Vain reached number 1 in the United States and Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. In 1994, it was ranked the 72nd in the Billboard 50th Anniversary All-Time Charts. At the 16th Annual Grammy Awards in 1974, it was nominated for Song of the Year, Record of the Year, and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. It was voted number 216 in RAA's Song of the Century, and in August 2014, the UK official charts company named it the ultimate song of the 1970s. In 2021, the song was ranked 495th on Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. Great stuff, man. And you know, as a family guy, right? I don't know, everybody's got like kids and not everybody, but you know, people got family and you got to live with kids at some point. You got to deal with kids. And a lot of the teachers, obviously, they've noticed that, you know, kids have a different experience growing up than us when we were younger. I mean, there's a lot of things that is an issue now that was not an issue when we were growing up. And I just asked AI a question, because you know me and AI, I've got this thing where I would like always check what the AI is saying. So I asked AI, what are the issues young people are facing today? And AI says young people today face a range of issues, including mental health concerns like anxiety and depression, financial instability due to rising costs and student debt, career uncertainty, climate change anxieties, social media pressures, cyberbullying, lack of access to quality education and employment opportunities, peer pressure, and concerns about discrimination, all contributing to the feelings and stress and uncertainty about the future. Now, this is the thing, it's like issues upon issues. The issues have issues. This is like, I don't know what's going to be like in 2050 or 2060, but I'm thinking it's going to be worse, right? So here's this clip that I found this week, actually, and because there's a real concern, right, amongst the parents, because kids, like with all of this anxiety and things, kids are trying to dodge certain things. Like they don't go to the park, or they don't do, sports, or they try and isolate themselves, which is not good, right? And so kids the Gen Zs, they don't actually answer their telephones at all. So let's go and play this clip for you guys, which I found online right this week.
Know how attached young people are to their mobiles, don't we? Messaging, scrolling, taking selfies. But using them as actual phones, not so much. Many are so reluctant to speak on their phones that one college in Nottingham has set up a new course to help. It gives Gen Z lessons on phone confidence and etiquette. Here's our Midlands correspondent, Ben Chapman.
Ring, ring. Good afternoon. This is the Olive Grove Bistro. How can I assist you?
They may be the smartphone generation, but phoning is often the last thing they use it for.
My name is Jasmine Daniel. My mobile number is...
These role-play scenarios are part of a college lesson in how to have an old-fashioned conversation.
Your reservation is confirmed for 4 people at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
If the phone rings, do you answer it?
No, I tend to not answer at all.
What do you do instead?
I just don't answer.
Mercedes is one of those with phone phobia.
I can't see their face and their expressions. I feel like in person you can tell a lot more about body language, whereas behind the phone it's hidden.
The course at Nottingham College gives them skills they've never needed to learn. A survey last year found 23% of young people never answer a call. 61% prefer the predictability of a text message, while 37% would rather leave a voice note than speak on the phone.
They don't like the fear of failure, and they don't like the unknown. With a text, you can think about it. On a telephone call, it's instant. And that makes young people who don't have the experience really nervous.
Hi, my name's Tyler. I need to make a doctor's appointment.
Social media is awash with phone anxiety videos.
Hi, my name's... Oh my God, please don't answer, please don't answer, please don't answer.
Well, I'm not going to call them. You can call them.
I will call them then.
Thank you.
To the bemusement of older generations.
So useless.
Can you understand why people over the age of 40 might roll their eyes a little bit at this?
They just didn't have the same experience as we did. My parents, they could never text when they were younger. They just have to call. So I think it's very understandable that we've got less experience in it because we've got the availability to text and stuff.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling. Thanks. Bye.
Now a new generation is learning that it's good to talk. Ben Chapman, ITV News, Nottingham.
Yeah, man. And so, we got to just maybe have a little bit of concern and, just have patience with them as they grow through these obstacles. And I mean, we are not also equipped to deal with these things, right? Let's just face it, right? Because the spam calls kills me, right? I can't stand spam calls, even if it's, I just can't stand spam calls. So, yeah, I understand why they don't want to answer calls, because you don't know what's going to happen, right? It's just a surprise, which you don't want to go into. And man, please just think about that. And I hope somebody, gained something from that clip. On to our next feature, which is Delena's Digs. So Delena goes into this big computer here in the studio, and she grabs out local stuff for us to play here on the radio station. And I'm going to call this Delena's Digs, man, because it's so cool, right? Delena's Digs, bro. She digs it. And so it's this one Salt River Shakedown, and it's out on All Weather, and I hope you guys enjoy this.
It's my life. The man has been crazy, driving both sides of the road. It takes time to find your own center, to walk up the middle lane. A shining light at the end of the tunnel, wherever that may be. Cause a mountain or weather, try to hold it together, waiting for light to come. So tell me I'm better, cause I'm out of nowhere, waiting for light to if you know me from the past or at present, then you'll know I'm a sinner. There's no light that'll make it any better. Don't make the same mistake. Cause I'm out of nowhere, try to hold it together, waiting for light to come. So tell me I'm better, cause I'm out of nowhere, waiting for light to cause I'm out of nowhere, try to hold it together, waiting for light to come.
Yeah, out in all weather, Salt River Shakedown right here on Sunny Govan 103.5 FM. Your station, your creation. If you heard that first, you heard it first and fresh right here on your Riding in the Shotgun with Deen Fredericks. Man. What a lovely show we're having, right? Solid. Thanks to everybody on the mixcloud.com/SunnyG 103. Man, thank you so much for all the support. Guys, did you hear the news that Edinburgh is going to start charging for tourist tax? Man, is that going to chase the tourists away? Because, that city is packed, man. 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m., there's people walking around in Edinburgh. I'm telling you straight up, that city is packed. I've never seen so many tourists in one city at one time. We're going to go for an ad and come back and chat to you guys.
At Gilded Lily Inspiring Enterprise in Govan, and I'm here to advertise a new digital project for women in the area. It's called Women for Women Digital Confidence. It's an 8-week program starting on the 30th of January 2025. We're looking for volunteers who are interested in helping other women use their digital devices or build their digital skills, and we're also looking for women who are interested in getting taught these digital skills. If you're interested in registering for the programme or getting involved in any way, get in touch with me at heather.h@gildedlily.org.uk, or you can phone the office on 0141 440 1109, and I look forward to hearing from you or seeing you there.
You're riding shotgun on SunnyG FM.
Yeah, and we're on to my pick of the week. Just gone 19 minutes past 5 in sunny Govan. How are you doing?
It doesn't have to be this way. Just count the hours. 'Cause when your bed is made, then baby it's too late. Yeah. There's no hope for a hungry child whose joker is wild. They take all hope away by the end of the day. Well, I just about had enough of the sunshine. Hey, what did I hear you say? You know, it doesn't have to be that way. When you walk out the door, you gotta ask for more. You gotta ask for more. It doesn't have to hurt that way. Just counting the pain. You've only got yourselves to blame for playing the game. There's no hope for a hungry child whose joker is wild, and they take all hope away, and I just can't see the sense of my mind's ahead. Ooh, and I just about had enough of this sunshine. Hey, what did I hear you say? You know it doesn't have to be that way. When you walk out the door, baby, you gotta ask for more. From society, take a tip from me now, yeah. What did I hear you say?
Man, if you didn't jam to this song, I don't know what you were doing, but this song, man, the Blow Monkeys, it doesn't have to be that way. Hey, what did I hear you say? This song, man, it doesn't have to be that way. This Way is a single released by British band The Blow Monkeys in the early 1987. It is one of the band's best known singles and hit the top 5 on the UK singles charts. The song was featured in the 1987 comedy film Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol. I think I remembered from that one. It was, reaching, the highest was at number 5 in the UK singles charts and number 6 in New Zealand and Ireland. So yeah, that was my pick of the week because I walked into Co-op, the store, and basically saw this song was playing on the radio, and it was crazy, man, and I just had to jam to it, and I thought, no, man, that's beautiful. I remember that song. So that was my pick of the week, right? Beautiful song, man. Remember we were doing Sunny Govan was having this hip-hop bursary thing that I played last week for you guys. So the Scottish hip-hop bursary is open, and so in-person sessions, info sessions will be taking place at Sunny Govan. You're right here at Sunny Govan, 960 Govan Road, Govan, and you don't need to register. So it's on Wednesday the 29th of January from 6 to 8 p.m. You can come around on Wednesday night between 6 and 8 p.m. this Wednesday, and you can talk to them if you're interested in the hip-hop bursary, and that will be an in-person one. And then there's also online info sessions, and those are happening on Thursday the 30th of January, the next day, between 6 and 8 p.m. and you have to email hiphopbursary@sunnyg.org to register to get a Zoom link. That's the most important part. So you need a Zoom link for that online info session, which is on Thursday, the 30th of January, between 6 and 8 p.m. Okay? So yeah, check out sunnyg.org for more info and application forms. Thank you so much, the community, man. The community stands by the community. The community spirit in Scotland, in Glasgow, I can say, is a big one, and they're all big. So yeah, man, we're gonna go on with the music, and man, this one. Anyway, chat to you after this, right?
Right from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, things you never say to me. Oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. We're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again.
I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we were fine.
Oh, we had everything.
Your head is running wild again. My dear, we still have everything, and it's all in your mind.
Yeah, but this is happening.
You've been having real bad dreams. Oh, you used to lie so close to me. Oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love. Oh, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. I never stop, you're still written in the scars on my heart. You're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. Tear ducts in our eyes, I fix it for us. We're collecting dust, but our love's enough. You're holding it in, you're pouring it right. No, nothing is as bad as it seems. Will you come clean? Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and
No, you gotta sing, you gotta dance, you gotta smile, you gotta romance, you gotta laugh, you gotta life, you gotta live, you gotta. You're right on shotgun on Sunny GFM.
You kill me with kindness. You call me your highness. But when I get blue, I can never find you. The circle keeps turning. The sky is still burning. I hear from my ex on the back of my checks, but hold me a while and I'll hang up my guns, mama. I know I've been flying too near the sun. We'll move to the mountains and make love to keep warm, mama, like two little birds in the eye of the storm.
in the eye of the storm. This clover leaf madness just fills me with sadness. We glide on these streams, just postponing our dreams. Love that's inside us.
Man, I could listen to this song the whole day, especially in stormy weather, and that's why I chose it actually. Michael Frank's Eye of the Storm. Before that, Pink, Just Give Me a Reason, featuring Nate. And man, you got to check the song out. The Eye of the Storm, Michael Frank's, right, if you got time. Man, and time is flying by so quickly. And it's just gone 5:30 in sunny Govan. And you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the 5:30 Man, steaming it up here in the studio, and I hope you guys use that opportunity to get healthy and jump around. And this one, Plummet Damaged, and this one brought to us by none other than Eddie Hughes, or Eddie Bells as he likes to call himself. And this was our 5:30 banger. Man, always nice to have that at 5:30. And then I said, what would I say? I said we damaged Pollock FC, but it wasn't Pollock FC, it was East Kilbride, so we'll be taking them next. I had a couple of assists there, so feel good about that game, you know. Yeah, but this song, man. And just to remind you that Rabbi Burns Speak Easy is happening at the Clyde Community Hall, 41 Whitefield Road, G51 2YB. And that's the address. And it's free entry. All is welcome. It's happening on the Friday, the 31st of January. Doors open at 1 p.m. There will be a band playing from 1:30 p.m. Featuring the All-Star Skiffle Band. Man, that's a funny name. Free sandwiches, sausage rolls, hot and cold drinks. A wee triple. Is this for real? Free sandwiches, sausage rolls, hot and cold drinks. A wee triple. Everybody is welcome, man. Okay, vegan and special diets are also catered for. Okay, and there will be a raffle, a £1 raffle. Yeah. Rabbi Burns Speak Easy at the Clyde Community Hall, happening Friday the 31st of January. Guys, we're going to take an ad, come back and chat to you.
Hi, this is Hilda. SunnyG would like to thank you for all of your donations for a coffee through Ko-fi. It sure allows all of our staff, presenters and volunteers to help our community be creative. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to contribute to the work that we do, please consider to make a donation through Ko-fi. For more information, visit sunnyg.org/support.
SunnyG has a Patreon. Sign up for the Team, Crusader or Champion membership levels and help support our community work and broadcasting activities. There's plenty of perks available, like a monthly raffle, discounts on SunnyG event tickets and merch, birthday shout-outs, exclusive access to the SunnyG Uncut podcast, and even a chance to sit in on your favourite presenter's show. What are you waiting for? Head over to our website sunnyg.org for more details and info about how to sign up.
Yeah, guys, thank you for all the support that you guys do, and amazing stuff, and especially for those ones that, you know, when I say there's a couple of different ways of giving, right? Giving in public so that you motivate others to give, and then there's another way of giving, which is like the invisible giving, and that's the one I like to do. I like to, the person that is receiving the whatever I'm handing out or helping them with, the person shouldn't know who I am. That's what I like to do. There's like the invisible giving that I think is got a more of a reward or a blessing to it if you don't make the person, because you don't make the person feel awkward or anything like that. Man, new music. So what happened was Craig David did this. Back in the day, Craig David was live on was Radio 1, and that's how he was discovered. But he went out into London this week, and he actually went on the street and did this whole, DJ set and everything. It was crazy, man. So reminding us back, of the 2000s, it's like a nostalgic moment. And then he released this song 5 days ago. And it's this one, SOS. And I hope you like it. And if you heard it first, and fresh on Sunny Govan 103.5.
Right on shotgun on SunnyG FM.
Won't you save me? Lately I've been doing some thinking. Think I got this whole thing wrong. Feel as if my ship is sinking. Finding it way too hard to stay afloat. I always used to sail with caution. Now I'm way too deep for that. Since I met you, the option. I'm diving overboard, ain't holding back. I'm sending out an SOS, SOS. I feel love and now I realize I'm sending out an SOS, an SOS. And I hope that you hear me tonight. Come and save me. Come and sending out an SOS for you. Come and sending out an SOS, SOS. Come and sending out an SOS for you. Won't you save me? I'm right here waiting for you. I'm right here waiting for you. I know you'll hold me when I'm falling, and I admit I'm falling fast. In your arms, I know where I belong. I never felt something like this so bad. I'm sending out an SOS, SOS. I feel love and now I realize I'm sending out an SOS, an SOS. And I hope that you hear me tonight. Come and save me. Come and sending out an SOS for you. Come and sending out an SOS, SOS. Come and sending out an SOS for you. Won't you save me? I'm right here waiting for you. I'm right here waiting for you.
Yeah. So check that song out online if you want to. SOS, brand new Craig David song for you right here. Sunny Govan 103.5 FM, your station, your creation. We do not disappoint. And you're riding in a shotgun with Deen Fredericks, man, for another week, man. And tonight is our last winter warmer, happening between 6 and 8 right here at the studio. Come and join us. It's free. No need to register. Just come along. Yeah. And you know, this week, distractions, man. There's so many distractions. It's hard to stay focused on what you actually want to achieve. So this is probably my note to you, to stay focused, right? Don't let little things distract you. Don't let the kids distract you, man. Don't let the kids distract you. And all of that stuff, man. Crazy stuff. So we just arrived at the movies, my feature, the movies, and where we take something out of the movies and we play it for you. And this week, man, we've got, what was it? Forrest Gump, right? You know the movie, Forrest Gump. Right, and the reason why, I'll show you the reason why I want to play this actually for you. It's, it's like, because, everybody knows this movie, man. Everybody knows this movie, right? And so here's this clip from the movie.
It started raining, and it didn't quit for 4 months. We've been through every kind of rain there is. A little bit of stinging rain, and big old fat rain. Rain that flew in sideways. And sometimes rain even seemed to come straight up from underneath. Shoot, it even rained at night.
Sounds like Glasgow, right? The rain coming like sideways, like that. Like if that happens in Glasgow, I don't know how the guys on motorbikes handle it. Talking about motorbike, I want a motorbike, man, so badly. So what I've been doing is getting rid of so much stuff online, right? I'm selling things on eBay and Gumtree and everywhere. I'm like ruthless, right? So I've already from the money bought me some nice tires for my car, and I'm hoping to buy me a motorbike in the same way. Just getting rid of stuff that I don't need, right? That is good, man. I'm not going through a midlife crisis, don't worry, right? I've still got my hair. So, yeah, man. And so this is the reason why I played that Forrest Gump one, right? I should probably read a little bit about the movie, right? Let me just first read something about the movie. So Forrest Gump is a 1994 American comedy drama directed by Robert Zemeckis, an adaptation of the 1986 novel by Winston Groom. The screenplay of the film was written by Eric Roth. It stars Tom Hanks as the title role alongside Robin Wright, Gary Sinise, Macaulay Williamson, and Sally Field as in the lead roles. The film follows the life of an Alabama man named named Forrest Gump Hanks and his experiences in the 20th century United States. And run, Forrest, run! As the one that we will always remember is that line, run, Forrest, run! And so let's look at this track, man, that was from there. It's this one. And this song, I'll read something on this song after this, right?
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stopped. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and a carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man come and take you away. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look.
Yeah, man. What's going down? Stop, listen what that sound. What's going down? Buffalo Springfield. And the song's called For What It's Worth. And look at the song, man. For What It's Worth, stop, hey, what's that sound? Often referred to as simply For What It's Worth, is a song written by Stephen Stills, performed by Buffalo Springfield. It was recorded on December the 5th, 1966, released as a single on Atco Records in December 1966, and peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the spring of 1967. It's associated with the Vietnam War is a popular misconception. The song is about young people clashing with police during the counterculture era. It was later added to the March 1967 second pressing of the first album, Buffalo Springfield. The title was added after the song was written and does not appear in the lyrics. In 2004, Rolling Stone magazine ranked the song at number 63 on its list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. Did you know that? You did not know that, man. But you know that song. I know you know that song. That song is dead famous, right? And then, man, there was this sitcom that was super famous. I don't think anything is going to be as super famous as this thing is anymore, but it's this one. Do you know what it is? Did it? Did you know this? It was Murder, She Wrote. It was Murder, She Wrote, and it's obviously the famous lady, Angela Lansbury, Dame Angela Bridget Lansbury, born 16 October 1925 and passed away on 11 October 2022, was a British, Irish and American actress in a career spanning 80 years. She played various roles across film, stage and television. Although based for much of her life in the United States, her work attracted international attention. And I'm not going to go into this lady because, damn, she's got a lot of awards and credits, and the list goes on what she did. But this is her doing an interview, because when you get so famous, Hollywood famous, right? There comes a time in your career when people want to steer you into their direction, and you don't necessarily want to go into that direction. You want to do what you want to do, and you got to stand your ground, even though you grew with the studio. So here's her having an interview and talking a little bit about her struggles in Hollywood.
Almost left the series way at the beginning. I said, I can't work this way. I'm exhausted, And that was when we went from a 7-day shoot to an 8-day shoot, which many of the other anthology series followed suit. Universal Studios had a fit. They said, we can't do that. It's not done. You shoot an hour show in 7 days. I said, well, I can't do it. And I'll get a doctor's certificate to attest that I can't. I just simply can't do it. So they gave me the 8 days.
But at the end of the 5 years?
But at the end of 5 years, I got to tell you, as an actress, I was ready to throw in the sponge. But as I've always said, when you're involved in a very, very successful show, which is really riding the crest, you can't walk away. It's very, very hard. And I wasn't about to walk away. But I didn't. But I managed to, I was very well represented by my agents and by my son David. And they made a deal which made it much more worthwhile for me to continue. And I had a sort of a dream deal, and I continued. Well, money was very, very, very important, let's face it. And that was about it, really. We just had to shoot 8 days. I mean, there were no other perks other than that. There's about 200 people were involved, and they are dependent on their jobs and their insurance, and many of them, of course, who the technicians, they're going to get other work, and they're going to continue working because most of them were out of...
And she's trying to say that they are all working for the studio, so they're still going to have a job anyway, right? It's not like they're going to lose their job or anything like that, because they are contracted with the studio, and so that means they're going to work as long as the studio is giving them work. And so let's just look at the show that she was in, man. Murder, She Wrote was an American crime drama television series created by Peter S. Fisher, starring Angela Lansbury, and produced and distributed by Universal TV for the CBS network. The series focuses on the life of Jessica Fletcher, a mystery writer and amateur detective who becomes involved in solving murders, and takes place in a fictional town of Cabot Cove across the United States. Man, and this thing won 12 Emmys. And the list goes on, a Golden Globe Awards and all these things. And I'm telling you straight up, I'm not even going to read anything from the show. Just remember the name, Murder, She Wrote, all right? That was one of the biggest shows ever in the world, right? And that is good for women power. That is a good one for them, right? One of the longest running shows, and that one was good. And a lot of rights for women was, ironed out during that time. Man, it's that time of the show when we're almost out of here, and it's just gone 7 minutes to 6. So let's just squeeze this in here. We got this one as our live track. This one, man. Oh, I know you're going to love this one.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a long time. Hey. Woo, nice to see that the cold doesn't put you off.
Riding Shotgun on SunnyG FM.
I'm romancing the storm. poor heart alone. Every night and every day. Gonna love the heartache away. I'm romancing the storm. Never leaving your poor heart alone. Every night and every day. Gonna love the heartache away. Tonight I'm falling where the peaceful waters flow, where the unicorns are last one at the water hole. I have found that love so precious, like an emerald so bold, like a firelight escaping from the jeweler's home. I'm romancing the storm, never leaving your poor heart alone. Every night and every day, gonna love the heartache away. I'm romancing the storm, never leaving your poor heart alone. Every night and every day, gonna love the heartache away.
Man, Romancing the Stone is a song written and recorded and produced by Eddie Grant, who released it from his 1984 album Going for Broke. It was intended for the 1984 feature film of the same name and announced by Casey Kasem on the 30th of June 1984 of American Top 40, man, as the title song to the movie, but ultimately was used only briefly in the film. Clips from the film appeared in at least one official music video. In the United States, the song reached number 26 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 22 on Cashbox during the summer of that year. It was a much bigger success in Canada, where it reached number 7. It was also an international hit, narrowly missing the top 40 in Germany and the UK, but reaching number 28 in New Zealand and number 20 in South Africa. Man, guys, that was my show. Why, that song really takes me back, man. Romancing the Stone is like one of the first songs I was jamming to when I was a kid. Man, I just gotta say thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, guys. I just gotta say to the station manager, Stiggity Steg, thank you so much, man. And Delana, the broadcasting hero, thank you so much for everything you do here for us, Delana. And then our administrators, Hilda, whom I love so much. And also Javed, I love you, Javed. I love you too, man. Don't worry, I love you too, man. And that, guys, is the show. Thank you so much for coming out and listening to me. That is amazing. Everybody that was on Mixcloud, oh man, you guys break my heart. But thanks for those that have been tuning in from afar. Thank you so much, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your Riding Shotgun has been a live broadcast from the SunnyG Studios, 960 Govan Road, Govan, with your host, Deen Fredericks. You can listen back to this show on Mixcloud. Check out our website at sunnyg.org for more details. SunnyG, your station, your creation.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun.
This is a pre-recorded show.
This is DJ Smokey, and every time I'm in Govan, I always listen to SunnyG 103.5 FM. Keep it locked.
Tell me, is life just a playground? Think you're the real deal, honey, and someone will always look out for you. But wake up, baby, you're so totally deluded. You'll end up old and lonely if you don't get a bullet in your head. You sold me down the river now. I hope you're feeling it.
At Sunny Govan Community Radio, we believe in giving back to the community, and we couldn't do it without the incredible support of local businesses.
That's why we want to send a massive thank you to our friends at JBD Tritech, Scotland's leading engineering service provider.
Formed in 1979 and based right here in Govan, JBD Tritech are a true powerhouse in pipework and mechanical engineering. They've been helping industries across the UK with their expertise for over 40 years.
Their support for Sunny Govan helps us give the community a voice day in and day out.
So from all of us at Sunny Govan, a massive thank you to JBD Tritech for the support to our community.
Hi, my name's Ian.
Have you enjoyed our
I am
SunnyG?
the support worker for the Pre-Show Trust in Govan. I was employed back in July as the men's worker, and in September we launched what we call the Hub, and that's designed for guys in the Govan area and beyond, as a means of getting people together, supporting them, building friendships. We meet on a Wednesday between 6 o'clock and 9. You'll get a 2-course meal. There'll be pool, darts, table tennis, dominoes, and various things like that out. Just a means of people mixing together and getting to know each other. Once a month, we have an activity out with the centre. And so over the last 3 months, we've done things like go to the 10-pin bowling, we've gone to indoor bowling, and we've also gone to the Crazy Golf down at Braehead. These are some of the things that we're keen to do. We'd love to see you. It's open for guys of all ages. In fact, we do have guys of all ages coming.